Assalamu alaikum everyone and Ramadan Mubarak. Today I'm in the kitchen with Chef Sarah. Thank you, Chef, for joining me today.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum everyone.
We are going to cook something delicious for iftar, but today me and Chef Sarah have a challenge, right, Chef?
Yes, we have a very interesting challenge, and that's to show you guys how to make a couple of dishes using only the ingredients that we send in food packs. MATW sends these food packs to the poorest nations in the world with staple ingredients, and we want to show you how we can make a couple of very simple dishes using those ingredients.
Definitely. Every kind of donation has a huge impact. Before me and Chef Sarah start cooking, please click the link below and donate as much as you can. Should we start, Chef?
Yes, definitely. Let's start. So today we're going to be making falafels. Now, one of the ingredients that comes in the food pack is chickpeas. Chickpeas is one of the staple foods in some of these countries, and it's actually full of protein. So along with the chickpeas, we do have other ingredients as well, which we have the luxury of having, but some of the people in these countries don't have these ingredients. So now what I'm going to show you is how we make these falafels. What we're going to do is we're going to cut this onion just into smaller chunks. That goes in with the chickpeas. We've got a couple of chilies here. Chilies depend on how spicy you like your dish. We've got coriander here, that adds a lot of flavor. We've got some baking powder that goes in there. We've got cayenne that goes in there. And then we've got a few other spices here. We use salt for flavor. We have coriander powder. We have cumin. And we have turmeric. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be grinding this so that it's mashed up enough to make falafel balls. So this is all going to go into the food processor. So now this is grinded and it's the perfect consistency. It's not completely into a paste, but it has a bit of texture to it. This ensures that the falafels will come out perfect. In this pan over here, I have some oil. Whilst this heats up, we're going to start making the balls for the falafel. So one of the campaigns of MATW this year is to live this Ramadan as if it's your last Ramadan, to give as much as you can for those in need. Brother Ali Banat, before he passed away, when he realized he was going to pass away, he donated all his wealth to the best causes. And food to feed people in need, especially in the month of Ramadan, is one of the most amazing deeds that you could ever do. Today we're going to be deep frying, but you could also spray with oil and air fry for those that are more health conscious. It doesn't have to be deep fried. You can even spray it with some oil and grill it, even put it in the oven. Now that the oil is heated up and the falafels have all been made, we're going to now just drop it into the hot oil so that it can deep fry. Bismillah. You've got to make sure the oil is at a good temperature so that they fry. If you end up putting them in when the oil isn't heated properly, they'll just fall apart. Subhanallah, this just smells absolutely amazing. How lucky are we that we get to eat delicious food every single day? We never have to worry about where our next meal is coming from. We never have to worry about where iftar is coming from. We never have to worry what we're going to feed our children. We are so blessed to have all of these ingredients, to have all this food at our hands at all times. Next, to go with the falafels, we are going to be making really nice, really soft, fluffy flatbread. We're going to be using flour, which again is one of the staple ingredients given in the food packs. So here we've got 1 cup of flour and we've got some yogurt. That's going to go in there. We put in some salt. We put in some yeast and some sugar. And we've got about a tablespoon of oil here. We then mix this up and we add a bit of water to let it form a dough. But you have to remember, you can't add in too much water because we've already added in the oil and the yogurt, which the liquid enough is to make it form into a good dough. So we just need to add a little bit of water to bind it all together. So next we're going to be kneading the dough. Flour is actually one of the staple ingredients that go into the food packs. As a staple ingredient, it's something that they need to live off. It gives energy, it's a carbohydrate, and it's something simple and easy, and they can make so many different things with it. So now we have the absolute perfect dough made and ready to roll. So we're going to portion this out into a few small balls. So what we do is we get the flour and we put plenty of it on our surface, and then we press our dough ball down, put some more flour on top, and then we're going to roll it out. As it's white flour, it is quite stretchy. You continue rolling it as much as thickness as you want it, and then it goes straight onto the pan. Once it's been cooking for about a minute on one side, you then flip it so that it cooks on the other side. And there we have a very quick, simple meal using some of the ingredients from the food pack. With the flour, we made the naan breads. With the chickpeas and the oil, we made the falafels. As you can see, the inside of it is beautiful and green. And there we have our falafels, our naan bread, and our dip. Please continue to donate so others can enjoy iftars as well around the world, just like we're going to be enjoying our iftar. Please donate, the link is below. Happy Ramadan, Assalamu alaikum.